Hi guys, I hope you're as excited for today's story as I am because it's about Winnie the Pooh, and Winnie the Pooh is one of my favorites. So I have my special bears to help me with this story. This kind of looks like a baby Pooh, and this is a Papa Pooh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they're going to sit here and listen to the story, and we do have our special guest star, Sophie the puppy. I don't know, she's not looking at us today. Sophie, remember you need to pay attention. Okay. All right. So we're going to start our story. And it is about Winnie the Pooh. Here we go. It was twilight in the 100-acre wood when Winnie the Pooh knocked on Piglet's door. Ready for our camp out, Piglet? Pooh called. Piglet opened the door and looked around anxiously. Are you really quite sure about this, Pooh? He said. It's getting awfully dark out there and it's so light and cozy in here. Maybe we could just camp out in my living room. That would be a camp in, not a camp out, Pooh said. He reminded Piglet that their friends would be going too. Bye, Sophie. Pooh helped Piglet get ready. He stuffed acorn muffins into Piglet's backpack while Piglet packed his favorite blanket and teddy bear. Maybe he packed this teddy bear. This is my favorite teddy bear. It's a pretty nice teddy bear. Ari likes it, my granddaughter. I have the feeling that I'm forgetting something, Piglet said. Well, let's see, Pooh said. We have honey. He patted the sticky honey pot in his backpack. And we have plenty of muffins. What else could we possibly need for the campout? As Pooh and Piglet walked toward the campsite, it got darker. Piglet got more and more frightened. What's that? He said, pointing to a scary-looking shape in the trees. Oh, no. I hope it's nothing too scary because I get scary. I'm not certain, Piglet, Pooh said nervously. Maybe if we close our eyes, it will go away. Let's try it. I think it's still there. He and Piglet shut their eyes and stood very still. Hello down there, called a voice from above. Pooh and Piglet both jumped, startled. All they could see were two eyes. Why, it's me, Owl. The voice said, I thought you two might need help finding the others. Oh, thank you, Owl, Piglet said. Oh, it's not so scary. Owl is trying to be helpful. When the friends reached the campsite, it was completely dark. Pooh bumped into Rabbit, who was struggling to put up the tent. Well, don't just stand there, Rabbit said. I need all the help I can get. He looks frustrated. Yes. Well, did I hear someone say help? Tigger called, bouncing into the clearing. Have no fear, Tigger's here. With illumination, he said, proudly holding up a lantern. Oh, he has light. Oh, and you brought a light too, cried Piglet, peeking out from under the hood of his jacket. Thank goodness, it's awfully dark out there. It will help to shed some light out. While the friends got to work, setting up the tent, Piglet began to unpack. Oh no, he wailed. I forgot my nightlight. I can't sleep without one. He wrung his hands. What am I going to do? Don't worry, buddy boy, Tigger said. You can use my lantern as a nightlight. Just then the lantern flickered out. On second thought, Tigger said, digging through Rabbit's bag. Long Ears must have something in here you can use. Tigger pulled out a kite, a flower pot, and a kitchen pan. Seriously. Finally, he spotted a flashlight. Tiger tried to turn it, but nothing happened. Actually, it's Tigger, not Tiger. Tigger. He had everything in there, but at that moment there was a crash in the nearby bushes. Look who we found, Pooh exclaimed. He pointed to Eeyore, who was standing next to Rabbit and Owl. Eeyore looked around. Can't have a camp out without a campfire, he said. Everyone agreed. They gathered some sticks and soon a fire was burning. Campfires certainly are pleasant, Piglet said. They do a Delicious job cooking marshmallows too, Tigger cried, wrestling with a particularly gooey marshmallow. Marshmallows are awesome on the fire. But moms and dads have to help you with that. Fire is fine, Rabbit said, but I think sunlight is the best light of all. It makes my vegetables grow. Pretty soon gardening time. I like the way the sun warms my tummy when I lie on the grass, Pooh said, and the colors at sunset are splendid, Piglet added. Look at all the shadow on the tent, Tigger interrupted. That looks like your tail to me, Rabbit said with a smile. Well, what do you know, Tigger replied. Guess what this is, Rabbit said, fluttering his hands like a butterfly. Tigger and Owl looked at the tent. A shape was moving on it. Why, it's a shadow puppet, Owl exclaimed. Those are kind of fun to make. Their friends played shadow puppets until bedtime. Then almost everyone went to bed. Piglet wouldn't leave the light in the fire, though. Pooh decided to keep him company. After a short while, the fire began to fade. Maybe we should go to sleep now, Piglet, Pooh said, yawning. I can't sleep without a nightlight, Pooh, Piglet replied. Pooh tapped his forehead to wake up any ideas that might be there. Hey, it works. Think, he said. Looking up at the night sky, Pooh thought of something. The stars are nightlights, Piglet, he said, pointing at the sparkling stars. He's right, they are. They are. The stars can really light up the sky. Just then a firefly landed between Pooh's eyes. Crossing his eyes to see it, Pooh tumbled off the log he was sitting on. And so are the fireflies, he added. Piglet looked around. There are night lights everywhere, he cried. Piglet pointed to the moon. Look how bright the moon is tonight, he said. It's even brighter than my own nightlight. I feel so much better. Those night lights are beautiful. Do you think you might be able to sleep now, Piglet said, as he asked his friend with a yawn. Piglet? But Piglet didn't answer. He was already fast asleep. Those pictures are so pretty in that book. Well, today's song is about a bear. I am going to sing The Bear Went Over the Mountain. We'll sing that together. Help me sing it. The bear went over the mountain. The bear went over the mountain. Bear went over the mountain to see what he could see, to see what he could see, to see what he could see. The bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain to see what he could see. The other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain was all that he could see, was all that he could see, was all that he could see. The other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain was all that he could see. I wonder if he went anywhere else. I think he did. The bear went over the river, the bear went over the river, the bear went over the river to see what he could see, to see what he could see, to see what he could see. The bear went over the river, the bear went over the river, the bear went over the river to see what he could see. See what he saw, and all that he could see, and all that he could see was the other side of the river, the other side of the river, the other side of the river was all that he could see, was all that he could see, was all that he could see. The other side of the river, the other side of the river, the other side of the river was all that he could see. All right, let's do verse 1 together. Here we go. The bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain, bear went over the mountain to see what he could see, to see what he could see, to see what he could see. The bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain, bear went over the mountain to see what he could see. Bye. Oh, I think we still have a visitor. She came back. Say bye, Sophie. Or not. Bye, Sophie. See you later.